Hi, folks. It's Todd Von Dijk here from the Athletic Trainers Society of New Jersey. It's a Wednesday morning. We might be 3.5 months out from our annual conference, which happens to be March 3rd and 4th down in Atlantic City, but it's not too early to start sharing with you some background and the story behind some of the education that you're going to have a chance to experience down in AC when you're with us in March. I'm thrilled. I asked around and everybody said the first video you were going to record, you ought to call Peter Koeniges. So here we are. Peter, it's kind of you to spend a few minutes. Thank you so much.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah. Hey, tell me where you are. I think one of the things we always try to do is remind ourselves this is a community. So what's your piece of this pie in the Garden State and what's going on where you are?
Yeah, I'm in Bergen County, and I work at Northern Highlands Regional High School in Allendale, New Jersey, right at the top of the state. I've been at Northern Highlands for the last 22 years, and things are going well.
What has been the biggest surprise or the biggest change in 22 years at that high school when it comes to athletic training?
The biggest change has been the population coming in. The students and the parents have a better feel for what athletic training is, what my job is. They've got a better feel for that than they used to. 20 years ago, I was telling everybody what my job is supposed to be.
Sure.
Now they're better consumers. They have an idea. I still need to teach a little bit, but it's not
That's got to help.
stuff. Yeah, absolutely. It makes things easy.
So when we were talking before I hit record, we were talking about the conference and the years you've been coming and whatnot, and how snowstorms start to show up in March sometimes. And for the record, if there's a snowstorm, get in your truck. We still want to see you. We'll be there. We'll have some extra hot chocolate if it's cold out and whatnot. But tell me a favorite memory, or why do you keep coming back to the conference?
Yeah, I love coming back to see some of the different people, the people that I only see at the conference. Because I'm so far in North Jersey, I have got my certain group of people that I see all the time up here, which is great. But there are other people down south that I only see at this meeting. So being able to go down and see people from Central Jersey, South Jersey, especially be able to I hang out with them at some of the meetings, talk about some of their experiences at in between different lectures. That's great. Just to be able to share some ideas.
And man, it's nice in this digital age to be reminded that it's okay to get together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you're giving a talk come March in AC. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I'm doing a presentation called Traditional Chinese Medicine for the Athletic Trainer. It's something that I've done before. I've done over the years. I've done it for ATSNJ a few years ago. I've done a workshop at the EATAs for this topic, and this is the first time I'm doing it for the student section. So I'll be able to speak to the younger people about traditional Chinese medicine. Some of the philosophies and how they can utilize it or just have it in the back of their head to be able to be cognizant of what some of the philosophies are for those patients that traditional Chinese medicine is part of their culture and they'd like to utilize it. It helps for the athletic trainer to know what some of the modalities are, what the goals are, and to be able to have a seamless clinical experience for their patients.
So if you have a hope for the students that you're going to be spending some time with as they walk out, what's your hope for them after they hang with you for about an hour?
My hope is that they're able to come out with some information that they could relate to, maybe, or information that they would like to research some more, that they would like
some
to,
interest and some intrigue.
Maybe because this is this topic is a little off the beaten path. It's complementary medicine. It is not part of the CATIE curriculum. So this is not something that is normally on somebody's radar. So it might just kind of pique some interest because it is a little different. But like I said, it's complementary medicine that they could utilize along with everything that they're learning in their professional education experience.
if you had a message to the students, I mean, we know why you've come for 30 plus years as a high school athletic trainer. How make the case to the students to get down and see you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Being able to come down and meet people from different schools. These are the people you're going to end up most likely working with at some point, or be your colleagues. It's great to be able to come down and talk to other people that are involved in athletic training, but may not be your everyday classmates. Try to develop those relationships because at some point they're going to be your colleagues. So it's great to get that head start.
Absolutely. Hey, one other thing, we're going to have a series of these videos, friends, and at the end of each one, because, well, we're all teachers, so we try to figure out how to get you to watch the whole thing. I'm going to give you a phrase, and this one, it's all about the people. If you happen to remember the phrase, and we'll tell you how to share 4 or 5 of them back with us, we're going to have a pretty cool prize and incentive for you. So it's worth taking some notes, more to come on how to ace the test when it's time. But Peter, so appreciate you spending a few minutes. So glad to make sure folks know what you're bringing in terms of knowledge and experience. An important topic, both from a clinical side, but also from a connection side with the clients and folks that athletic trainers serve. Can't wait to see you in person. It's time to get off these Zooms and say hi. But thanks much.
Great. Thank you very much. I appreciate the time.